I was in the Matrix. And I'm also a lion. And today I'm going to do something that I've been talking about doing for a very, very long time. And that is answer advice questions that you guys sent me to my email at banananeil@gmail.com. Rawr, I have a lot of energy today. Can you tell? Puppy dog slippers! Ah! And to help answer these questions that you guys sent me, this is my good friend, Circle No Star, otherwise known as David.
And my hair is all merp.
Isn't he just adorable?
This is awkward.
Now, the idea is that David is going to read the advice questions, and I will give you the advice of which you are asking. Ready, go!
I'm about to enter the dreaded friend zone with this boy I like, when all I really want is to be with him.
So you might not believe me right now, but if you really want to be with somebody, enter the dreaded friend zone and be there for a little bit of time and let it escalate up, and if there's mutual interest, it'll happen. Good luck!
I have exams coming up. What advice do you have for being focused on revisions and being relaxed?
The key for me has always been to just know the material really well, which means you have to study a lot and or pay attention in class. But when you actually go to take the exams, you will feel so much more confident.
Should I continue hiding my sexuality from my grandparents because they support me financially?
Unfortunately, yeah. Especially if they're doing things like paying for your college. Because while you're hiding who you are from them, you can't let who you are stop you from becoming who you want to be. But tell them eventually. Maybe they'll be proud enough of you that they'll just accept you for who you are. I hope.
I dated my best friend for a while and just recently broke up. He wants to stay friends, but I think I might need space.
Just tell him that you need your space. I realize that you might be afraid that if you let him go now, you might never be friends again. But from experience, if you need your space and you don't take it, you're never gonna want to be friends again.
So I recently dyed my hair and it turned out red, and now I keep getting made fun of for being a ginger. Advice?
I know that these confessions were sent a really long time ago, and so if it's still happening now, I would say dye your hair again. To a different color.
I just got started at the university, and I was hoping for advice on time management.
Personally, I find it helps to go study somewhere else, like a library. Side note, you know what's really awkward? When you're in the closet of your dorm room, and you leave your door cracked open a little bit because your friend's supposed to come by, and one of your roommate's friends show up to get something from him, and you have to come out of your closet and explain that you're making a video. Awkward moment.
I'm an atheist, and I just moved into a super conservative Christian environment.
It's probably a good idea to tell them that you're a super atheist. But if you don't want to do that, it's probably just a good idea to be pretty, respectful and things. It might help.
I watched this super cute lion boy on YouTube named Banana Neil. Do you have any advice as to how I would become his best friend?
You could make a video response.
I want to be with someone who's 3 years older than me, but age is important to him. So how do I appear mature enough to be his?
You could adopt a psychological research perspective and observe the people that they hang out with and see what makes them all specially mature and stuff. In other words, stalk his friends.
I think I'm a lesbian, but I'm not sure. I'm really confused and I don't know what I can do to be sure that I am.
If you can, do your best to forget the social constructs around homosexuality and test your hypothesis. Go find another lesbian.
I feel like this boy I dated never really cared about me, and a while after I dumped him, he told me he loved me. And since then, I can't stop thinking about him.
Unfortunately, love is a word that gets thrown around a lot. Let his actions speak louder than his words. Oh, I have fixed the lighting!
I like this boy who's almost 20, and I'm still 16. What should I do?
You should probably not date him. 16 years old and 20 years old is kind of a big gap in both mental and physical development.
I need your advice. I'm obsessed with Avatar: The Last Airbender. I've seen the entire series 3 times in the last 2 weeks, and anytime I'm not watching it, I'm either Googling it, reading trivia about it, or taking quizzes. What should I do?
Find someone you like on YouTube. I would personally recommend the Vlogbrothers or SXE Phil, and go back to the beginning and watch every single one of their videos.
Any suggestions on how to come out of the closet?
Start making videos on the YouTubes. It helps a lot with your self-confidence and being okay with who you are. And when you're okay with who you are, it'll be a lot easier for other people to be okay with who you are.
I joined jazz 5 years ago because there was this boy in it who I really liked. Nothing ever happened, but I'm totally in love with him. Should I tell him he's the reason I joined?
Yes, but you should say it in a past tense way as to not creep him out. You can make it kind of a funny thing, like I used to be in love with you. And it might give him a clue that there was at least at one point physical attraction between you and him.
I'm gay, but I'm not really into the queer student union club at my school because everyone is really into partying. Do you have any advice on how to meet nice gay boys?
Take awesome math classes. You would be surprised how many cute, smart gay boys there are in those.
I used to cut myself, and people see the scars, but I don't want to be seen as someone who's suicidal and things. Advice?
Just try to smile more. People will eventually forget the scars. Guess what? What? I'm a lion. Thank you so much, David, for reading those questions for me. If you guys don't watch David, he is super spectacular, awesome, and things. Circle no star, youtube.com/ I said that out of order. Pretty sure there's a link below me. Do the clickety-click subscribe thing, and we can make everybody happy. Hand gestures. Yes, well, anyways, I'm sorry that this video took so long for it to come out. So there's something that I need to ask you guys, but I feel a little bit awkward about it because I've never ever wanted my videos to be something you have to pay to watch. So please do not feel obligated on any level to comply with the following question. But I'm about to create an awesomely awesome video involving 36 Rubik's Cubes. And I was so ridiculously excited about my idea for the video, I went ahead and bought the 36 Rubik's Cubes. Now this ended up costing like $43 for me, which is a little bit scary for a starving college student. And so if you would want to help me out a little bit and pay for this awesome idea that I had, you have absolutely no idea how much I would appreciate like a $2 donation. And I'm kind of hoping that would be the absolute maximum donation. The link's below. The link is going to be taken down the second that I hit $43. And so if it's not there and this sounds like gibberish to you, don't worry, I'm not a crazy person. But like I said before, please don't feel obligated to do this. I already feel really bad asking. I will see you guys another day. Bye. Puppy dog slippers! They're so fluffy.